I have killed 99 men in the arena. The 100th awaits, and he is no mortal. The crowd's roar fades. They sense what comes next isn't entertainment, it's judgment. Mars himself. The god of war had come to claim his due. I knew then my mortal fights were over. Rise, Marcus Quintus, the god commanded. His voice was bronze shields clashing, eagles screaming, legions marching, the arena of gods. Here, every warrior who ever lived watches. Here, death is not escape, but audience. My wounds closed. My strength returned tenfold. This was not mercy. It was preparation for eternal war. I struck him down. He rose again, laughing. In this arena, death is not victory, only momentary pause. Warriors from every age, every land, all who died with blade in hand, my opponents forever. Divine blood, it heals, then flows again. Pain without death, war without end. Mars watched like I once watched beetles fight in sand. To gods, we are such small amusements. I called to Jupiter for mercy, but the king of gods was silent. Perhaps he feared Mars too. Mars's rage filled me. I became war itself, beautiful, terrible, endless. I was losing myself. The Lupa Marcius, she who nursed Romulus and Remus, mother of Rome, destroyer of Rome's enemies. She was not trying to kill me, not yet. This was play. I was a mouse to Rome's mother. I struck true. The wolf felt pain. Even divine beasts could bleed. Mars would not forgive this. I had drawn blood from his sacred beast. Now Mars himself would teach me the price of defiance. The weight of war itself pressed upon me. Every battle ever fought, crushing my mortal pride. Forever, Mars decreed. One word, infinite weight. My victories meant nothing. I would fight until time ended. Death came. Death was denied. The wound closed. The pain remained. This was my eternity's first taste. Rome disappeared like morning mist. I would never again walk among men. Every warrior who earned fame in battle, they would be my opponents and companions in this eternal dance. My son's laugh, my wife's touch, Rome's warm sun, all fading like dreams upon waking to eternal war. Bronze was replacing blood, metal conquering meat. I was becoming what Rome worshipped, a god's tool.
It's taking over.
I tried to scream my name, Marcus, but bronze has no need for names, only purpose. The eyes always die last. They must witness what we become. Mine saw divinity and wept metal tears. Marcus Quintus died. In his place stood Mars's perfect warrior, bronze, eternal, empty, ready. Victory meant nothing. Defeat meant nothing. Only the next opponent mattered. Forever. Days became years. Years became centuries. I stopped counting after the first millennium. Bronze doesn't age. I was not the first, not the last. Mars collects us, bronze brothers in eternal service. The arena grew with every war humans fought. It collected their architectures of death. I fought in them all. Even gods grow bored. Mars began to forget his bronze toys. We fought on, without audience. In darkness, we fought on. Forgotten weapons in an abandoned armory. Abandoned by gods, we found each other, bronze brothers in eternal war. Together, we became our own light. We built our own eternity. A bronze paradise where warriors honored warriors, not gods. Mars returned to find his slaves had become kings of their own realm. We did not kneel. We offered partnership, not servitude. Mars saw warriors worth respecting, not owning. Together, we built something neither could alone. A paradise where warriors are honored, not enslaved. We fought now because we chose to. Honor replaced obligation. We became teachers, not tormentors. Every warrior deserved to learn glory, not just suffer. We formed a senate of the eternal. Even Mars had but one voice among many. Warriors governing warriors. Combat became sport. Death became art. We transformed torment into glory. I remembered love. It made my bronze stronger. Humanity was not weakness, it was power. I taught the god of war why mortals wage it. He learned that glory exists only where death does. We built monuments to who warriors were, not just how they died. Every mortal moment, sacred. We opened doorways. Living heroes could visit, learn, return. Death lost its monopoly on glory. Living champions learn from eternal ones. We made mortals better at being mortal. Every culture's warriors joined our senate. Bronze Brotherhood knew no borders, only honor. Mars chose to be brother, not master. Gods could learn what mortals always knew, equality's power. Our prison became academy. Our torment became teaching. We transformed curse into calling. We wrote everything learned in eternity. Bronze words for bronze wisdom. They came not to die, but to learn. Every warrior's pilgrimage now ended in wisdom, not death. Every style, every era, competing in eternal tournament. We celebrated war's artistry, not its cruelty. Millennia of combat, distilled into words mortals could carry home.
This knowledge, for you are the future of Rome.
We honored who warriors were, not just how they fought. Every champion, remembered, complete. We became judges of eternal disputes. Bronze justice, incorruptible, eternal, fair. Even gods can learn remorse.
My arrogance brought only
Mars
chaos.
sought forgiveness.
Let the gods
We
witness
gave
this
it.
truce, and let
Bronze can
healing
choose
begin among
mercy.
us.
We learned to heal what we once only hurt. Bronze hands could comfort, not just kill. We created what warriors needed most. Places where swords became plowshares. War became peace.
These aren't carvings.
I taught war's god about
They are
love.
echoes of the
He
family
finally
lost
understood
here.
why mortals fear
Their
death.
love endures.
We have things to
even in
lose.
death.
They returned as teachers, not just warriors. Bronze wisdom in mortal hands. We lit a flame that would never die, for games that would never end. Glory without death, eternal. Viking stood with samurai, Roman with Zulu. In Bronze Paradise, all warriors are brothers. We governed ourselves with wisdom earned through eternity. No tyrants here, only equals making laws together. Every battle archived, every death recorded, so mortals might learn war's weight. The god of war became student of peace. Bronze taught divine what divine never knew. We wrote rules for eternal war. Mercy became strength. Honor replaced horror. Even immortals could be civilized. They earned what couldn't be taken: knowledge, honor, brotherhood. Bronze medals for iron wills. We became what warriors rarely are: thinkers. Bronze philosophers pondering eternal questions. We made art from war, beauty from brutality. Every battle became a painting, every death a a sculpture. Bronze fingers on bronze strings created music mortals couldn't imagine. Songs of eternity itself. We performed our stories for those who would listen. Every warrior's tale became eternal drama. Mars found new purpose. Guardian, not tyrant. His spear now protected what it once destroyed. We wrote laws in bronze that would last forever. Even gods signed our constitution. Democracy, eternal. We sent bronze ambassadors to every divine realm. Democracy would spread, even among gods. Eternity taught us, enemies are temporary. Brotherhood can be eternal. Every warrior became teacher and student. Roman learned from Mongol, Aztec from Egyptian. Knowledge knew no borders. Even in eternity, we remember those who found final peace. Some warriors do escape the eternal war. We built what warriors never had time to build, a civilization of eternal beauty, wisdom, and truth. Death himself recognized our sovereignty. We were no longer his subjects, but his equals. Bronze could love, we proved that. Eternal hearts still beat, just in metal. They returned by hundreds, then thousands. Every mortal realm would know our wisdom. Bronze knowledge became human heritage. All afterlives sent representatives. Bronze democracy inspired even paradise and hell. We learned bronze could smile, could weep, could love. Metal never erased the soul. In our games, everyone could win glory. Even Mars competed for laurels he once simply took. Our wisdom went to every mortal library. Bronze knowledge became humanity's. The wound that killed me finally healed. Bronze made me whole. My students surpassed me. This is the teacher's greatest victory, being exceeded by those you taught. Mars wept at every war memorial. The god of war finally counted war's true cost. We grew gardens from bronze seeds. Even metal could create beauty. We ended eternal war with eternal peace. Combat became choice, not curse. Bronze could create life. We weren't just eternal warriors, we were an eternal people with eternal futures. We kept evolving. Bronze could heal souls, not just preserve them. Bronze spoke every tongue. We needed no translators in eternity. Understanding became universal. Every warrior philosopher united. East met West. Ancient met modern. Truth emerged from bronze dialogue. Mars broke his spear, eternal. The god of war chose peace. We had redeemed our tormentor. Bronze was not our end, but our beginning. Light grew within metal. We built the Eternal Academy. Every warrior teacher, every warrior student. Knowledge became our true weapon. They offered me mortality again. But I looked at what we built. Bronze had become home. I chose Bronze Brothers over blood. We were more than cursed, we were chosen.
We live for Rome.
Bronze was our chrysalis. We emerged as light itself. Warriors became angels of knowledge and peace. As light, we taught in seconds what took years. Pure knowledge, pure understanding, pure wisdom. Mars chose our path. Gods and mortals became one light. We built heaven from hell, light from bronze, peace from war. This is what warriors can become. Our light reached every corner of existence. Warrior wisdom became universal truth. One touch, all knowledge. Mortals became masters in moments. We made war a museum piece. Bronze armor behind glass, swords as artifacts, violence as ancient history. Light cannot fight light. We achieved what bronze couldn't: absolute peace. The bridge became an open door. Death was just a doorway to light. Fear ended. Light beings needed no debate. Truth was visible. Consensus instant. Democracy perfected in light. Mars taught what he once destroyed: peace. The god of war became professor of harmony. We kept our bronze memories, not as pain, but as paths. Remember where we came from. Light ambassadors went everywhere. Every realm learned peace. War became universally obsolete. Light healed what bronze couldn't. Every war wound, every trauma, gone. We became creators, from warriors to world builders. Every light being could make paradise. We became one without losing ourselves. Unity and identity. The impossible made light. Every warrior could walk our path, mortal to bronze to light, open to all. One light being could teach millions. Knowledge flowed like light itself, instant, pure, complete.
It's all right.
Death became doorway.
Breathe.
Fear became
You are
foolish.
safe here in
We
the
showed
eternal
them.
city.
Death was
You
graduation,
belong to the light now.
not ending. In light, truth was visible. Justice became instant. No trials needed, only truth. I found them in light, my family. Love survived bronze, survived death, became eternal light. Warriors earned rest, eternal peace, the long war over forever. We gave everything to humanity. Every lesson, every path, every possibility. Our gift, eternal. The Colosseum became university. Where blood soaked sand, wisdom grew. Full circle, complete. Mars guides them straight to light. No bronze needed. Suffering obsolete. Every realm at peace. Every being harmonious. We ended war not just for us, but for all. Gardens of light never die. Beauty eternal. Paradise we earned. From Marcus to bronze to light. Every step remembered, so others might follow our path to peace.
Victory awaits.
I teach still. Every new warrior learns our path. The cycle continues, but leads to light. Every warrior chooses their path. Bronze teaches patience. Light teaches peace. Both lead home. Bronze brothers became light brothers. Form changes. Brotherhood eternal. We changed everything. Every realm knows peace. Every warrior has choice. Legacy beyond dreams. This is peace. Not absence of war, but impossibility of it. Light cannot fight light. In light, all time is now. Past healed, future secured, present eternal. Every warrior's path leads to light. Through bronze, through pain, through time, to peace. This is the way. I stand where Marcus fell, where bronze was born, where light was destined. The circle closes in paradise. Thank you, Mars. Your curse was my salvation. Bronze was the path to light. I understand now.
Step
I
into
wait
the
for
light.
every warrior. The door stays open.
To
The
your
light stays
eternal
on.
reward.
We became what we always were. Light. Eternal. United. Free. The warrior's journey ends in infinite peace. Another warrior begins the path. From mortal to bronze to light. I'll be waiting. We all will. This is the way.